natural sense, we use the word cluster to qualify a team. Okay, so you have a team, okay, manning a group of registration centers, which in other words is the same as polling stations. So you have 5 polling stations put together, that forms a cluster. Okay, so these 5 polling stations, okay, each of them will be taken at a time. So polling station 1 in cluster 1 or cluster A, okay, will be served for 6 days. Then they move to polling station B in that same cluster, and then they serve it for the next 6 days. That's how it will go in 5 phases. So that's why we're talking about 30 days. So when we talk about cluster, we're talking about 5 polling stations put together. Okay, in your palm you have, or in your hand you have 5 fingers. So we can see this as a cluster, right? So the 7, now there are 7 polling station 1 for 6 days. They'll move, after that they'll go to the next polling station, they'll serve 6 days. After that they'll go to the next one and then serve another 6 days. But what we are saying is that after they serve those 6 days, they will refresh the machine. One day will be off for them to replenish their stock of COVID items and then the forms, and then they move in to the polling station 2. That's the way we're going to do. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, each one having 6 days, totaling 30 days in all, right? And every cluster, every polling station within the cluster that will be served, we've pasted the notice of movement of the team in front of the centers. So when you go outside, like I said, we have 3 centers here. And if you've been coming here, per the structure that we usually have 1 over there, 1 here, and 1 other side, right? So they are serving number 1 here, then they'll go to number 2 and number 3, right? So everything has been pasted outside, and they are indicating the timings that they will be there, so that people will not rush. As you see here now, and then you see the people outside. We went outside and I was telling them that it's 6 days for a particular polling station here. Okay, so you don't need to come in the same place. They will be here for what? For 18 days. Because now the 3 polling stations here, they've started serving 1 today for 6 days. Okay, after the 6 days, they will be in this same compound, moving to the next polling station with a different code, but in the same structure, school complex, right? So many of the people over there, at the end of the day, the wife is here. Okay, after that, the husband will go and be here. Said, why are you, the 2 of us, we registered in the same place, but we are in different polling stations. Okay, that's what people don't have the patience for.